garden later this week and installing a water line coming out of the other side of the house, so we don't have to keep going around the fence to get to the water, and also prevent the neighbors from stealing the water. So did a lot there. Got to go water. Well, I was out already this morning watering the plants. It's 50 degrees here and cloudy. And other than that, just been a kind of productive morning, getting ready to head on into work, doing some here administrative work on some of our pages, and that's just about it there, Jim. I just want to say everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. I'll be checking in mobile once we get done feeding the animals. This is K8HNK, back to WB8 BMW.
All righty, Elmer. Well, it sounds like you got a lot of heat in your garden. Well, I used to be able to eat some of those. I don't know. A habanero is about the best I could ever do. Jalapenos, I like the taste of them, and I didn't mind the heat at all. But now I can't handle the heat anymore. The old digestive system just can't handle it. All right, Elmer, you take care. All righty, Craig. AA8 CT WB8 BMW.
WB8 BMW. Good morning, Jim. AA8CT. A beautiful day in the neighborhood, except the sun hasn't come up. Well, it's come up, but I can't see it because of the clouds. And somebody bumped the thermometer again. It's down to like 50. So other than that, it's a beautiful morning. And they're all beautiful anyway. And we're all so blessed that we get to see them, so it's all good. How are you doing since you were without power? I hear that you managed to salvage the ice cream before it went totally bad, and that's a great thing. I mean, somebody's got to do it. So with that, this is AA8CT, back to WB8 BMW. Have a wonderful day, and thank you. It's good to hear your voice. 73s.
All righty, Craig. Well, yeah, we salvaged the ice cream. The only thing is that it didn't go good on my A1C, but that'll be all right. Because I cut out a lot of my sugar. I got a little loose there for a few months, so I'm back on staying away from too much of the sugar, but a little bit every once in a while ain't gonna hurt anything. I'm too old to worry about too many things. Alrighty, Craig, you take care. Yeah, we was without power for about 18 hours, and ice cream was probably the only thing that suffered, except us, no television. Alrighty, Randy, we'll see how you made it over the weekend. KD8 CSH WB8 BMW.
KD8 ZSH. Morning, Jim. We didn't lose power. Brother-in-law just a mile away did, but was out for quite some time, but we didn't lose power. So everything is normal, which means right and early this morning the dogs were bouncing on me, waking me up, so they're snoozing in my lap now. Glad everything went okay for you. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Well, it's good that you and the pups got through the weekend okay with no problem. That's great. All righty. Well, let me see. We'll try Ray. See how he's doing. K5CFY. How about it, Ray? Are we connected this morning? We're listening.
W8WKY.
WBA BMW K5CFY. Yeah, I have a battery that's kind of, well, I wasn't sure about it. Anyway, I ran it all the way down Saturday and then charged it back up, but it's, I guess it's got a problem because it went out this morning and I could hear Tom and Tim in there, and when I'd key up, it would just go dead and then come back on and go dead. So anyway, I got back to the house here and got the new battery, everything working good, and so I trashed that battery. So anyway, but everything's good here. We're supposed to have storms. They come in this afternoon, and kind of depends on what happens. But anyway, good to hear you on there. And sorry you were without electricity for that long, but anyway, good to hear you in there this morning. Hope you're doing well, and everybody else. So stay safe, and I'll get off here and let you get some more check-ins. 73, everyone, take care. K5, CFY.
All righty, Ray. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's nice to have a backup battery there. So you get that new battery in there. That way you can do the whole walking and talking at the same time. All righty, Ray. You and Fred have a great day. All righty. We'll go down to the JAXs. They're probably pedestrians right now. WAJAX, K8JAX, K9LUCY. I got them all this morning. How about it, Jacksonville, Florida? What's the weather like down there?
Well, good morning there, Jim, and to all on the pre-net. Here is W8JAX, Portable Pedestrian. We've been Portable Pedestrian for a little while. Wendy, myself, and our daughter Lisa decided to come out to the beach for a walk this morning and watch the sunrise. Sun came up at 6:30 down here this morning, and we've got 72 degrees. But I did want to let everybody know we returned safely from the Hamvention yesterday afternoon. And we got to see about a dozen Sierra Club members over the weekend. So we were excited about that, and it was good to see everybody. And that's the first time I've been to Dayton now for 2 years, so it was good to be back. Anyway, missed you there, Jim, and sorry to hear about your outage there. I know there were some storms went through Ohio while we were up there. I think it was Friday night. With that, I'll turn it back to you there, Jim. Thanks for giving us a call from the beach, Jacksonville, Florida. This is W8JAX.
Okay, Rod and family. Good to have the little ones around there walking along with you. You tell them that we miss you and Wendy, and I hope her and her new husband she hasn't run him off yet. Tell him if she needs a stick, I got a stick. It's for radio operators, but if she needs it, she can use it. All righty, Rod, you take care. Tell them all we said we miss them. All righty, let me see. We got about 6 minutes here. We'll see if LJ is still awake. KB8LJ, WB8VMW.
WB8VMW from KB8LJ. Yeah, I'm awake this morning, debating what I need to do to take care of the day's activity. Things can kind of fall by the wayside, and that is something I've got to correct today. So, this is KB8LJ, back to that.
All righty, LJ. Well, get things straightened around and make it smooth again, so you take care. All righty, I haven't heard Nick on there. We'll give him a call. Maybe he's awake. Who knows? KD8SLG, WB8VMW. How about it, Nick? Are you listening down there somewhere? Well, something, but all righty. Well, if anybody else got anything you want to throw in there, go ahead. We still got about 4 minutes before we call in Dave, and yeah, we'll get this weekend Meg is probably was tied down someplace, not out in this bad weather. So anybody wants to jump in for a quickie, go ahead. WB8 VMW, listening.
N8MKR Mobile.
Go ahead, Mobile. Yeah, we're listening. Where are you going? Where are you headed? And what's your name?
Well, Jim, WB8 BMW, N8MKR. Name here is John, Juliet Oscar Hotel November, and I am in Ellet, and I'm headed to Ridgefield this morning. Another glorious day in paradise at the workplace.
Now that's an optimistic view, if I ever heard one. A beautiful day. All righty. Well, now if you drive careful and you get there and you have a good time and you have a good drive back home, it was a good day. So welcome to the net here. Maybe you're a listener, but I don't remember call letters very good. Names and voices. My brain doesn't have much storage space anymore. But welcome to the net this morning.
Well, thanks, Jim. Yep, I'm driving safe to work. I just did a loop back around to make sure I put the garage door down. Sometimes I leave and I'm on autopilot and I didn't even think about it. It's like, did I put that garage door down? That's my father coming back, fretting over things like that, you know. Holy smokes. Anyhow, I'm just really, this is my first real trip out after our storm. I guess Friday night, I was out. I did a little bit of traveling, but this is the first time I'm looking through our neighborhood, and there's big trees down and things like that around here. How about that? I was very lucky I didn't lose power. But Jim, I have a new granddaughter as of a week ago Saturday. She's just the most beautiful little thing, my first grandchild, and it's very exciting.
Well, I'll tell you, when they're little like that, they're cute and they make funny noises and everything. And when they get big enough where they're going to hug their grandpas, boy, don't ever give up a hug from a grandchild. Because they'll get up to the point where, oh, wow, now I'm too big for that. I taught my kids, no matter what, if I want to hug you, I don't care what we're at, where we're at, or what we're doing, I will get a hug. And my kids, they taught that to their kids. So you hug them every chance you get. All righty. It's time for me to get Dave in here and make it official. So, thanks, John, for being with us this morning. And come in anytime. NTAD WB8 BMW. Hello, old captain of our ship. I got it in the middle of the canal, and we haven't hit the bank yet. And I'll bet you Meg was tied down over the weekend. So, Dave, give us a quick synopsis on Meg and your weekend, and then turn the net over to you for safekeeping. WB8 VMW, over to net.
Good morning. Happy Monday there, Jim. Thank you for rounding up the early birds. I did download the a birding app on my phone this weekend. I need to start using that at the Cornell University one and start identifying some of the birds around here that I don't quite yet recognize. But Meg got towed out to Chippewa Lake, got within 20 yards of the water, didn't get wet. About 15 to 20 mile an hour winds out there yesterday. Cabs had a cookout, burger burn and weenie roast there, and nobody really wanted to go through the effort of rigging it up and fighting the wind and bringing it back in. So, but it did get a safety inspection. So she's got stickered for 2025 there, Jim. Good morning to you, and let me go ahead and get this started then.
Roger, roger.
I'll pick us up some short timers. I'll try to get right back to you there, Jim. CQ from the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the WAWKY repeater 147.39 megahertz, where we have a PL tone of 114.8. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic must go through net control, though emergency and priority traffic are welcome to break in at any time. This is Dave, November Tango 8 Delta NTAD, your net control operator for this Monday morning. On the early bird list I have BMW, GXX, OZZ, ATOG, SFS, FQV, CFY, JAXs, LJ, and MKR, some of you portable and mobile. Let me take short-time and mobiles who have to be somewhere right now. Please call now.
Please call November 7, Victor Alpha, November, and 7 BAN, Brian Mobile, short-time.
November Alpha.
Kilo Echo 8, Oscar with X-Ray, mobile.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe and Willoughby, in and out.
This is Kilo, Julia 5, Delta India Tango. Saying good morning.
DYE, Kilo Frank, A, Delta Yankee Echo, in and out this morning.
NTAD, this is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf, KD8SLG. Nick, I'll be in and out today, Dave, thanks.
November 8, Yankee Mike Yankee, John in Waynesburg, in and out.
88 Victor Mike.
Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB, Rainy Break Truck. Morning, Dave. I'll be in and out. 73, and God bless everyone.
All right, quite a crew there. I didn't quite get everybody. I missed one or two. Let me tell you who I got. I got VAN, who collided with an in and out. I got OWX. I got JKO, in and out. DIT, DYE, in and out. SLG, in and out. YMY, in and out. VMM, and TLB, in and out. Did I miss anybody? And who is the collision?
Hello, Charlie 8 to November, Oscar Victor, KC8NRV Marty Streetsboro, just listening in and out.
I'm the collision, North America 8 Yankee, NA8Y, John in West Park, in and out.
All right, we added NOV and Yankee. Thank you both. Happy Monday to all the in and outs. Thank you for ballooning our list. Very nice of you. Let's see here. Let's get to some of these short timers. KE8OWX, please go ahead.
Well, good morning, Dave. We're doing okay. Seems like really light traffic today, but we're sunburnt from Hempfest. Enjoyed myself. A little bit worn out, but we're ready to get back into the grind here. So everybody have a magnificent Monday, and I'll turn it back to Net Control. KE8OWX.
working on it. Got woken up here pretty quick here. God, I had some coffee in me before I got started. Let me jump back up, see if I can grab Tom before he loses string. WA8GXX, are you still within range, Tom?
Good morning, Dave. I hope so. And thanks for being there. You have a great day. NTAT, WA8GXX Mo.
All right, thanks for being with the net. I do get to hear you a little bit in the morning while I'm getting ready and making the coffee. You have a safe ride, and nice to talk to you there, Tom. Let's see. Brian, VAN, were you in and out? Wasn't sure.
No, not today. I have a little bit of time. Over.
All right, Rush, go ahead with your transmission, and we'll pick up a couple others here.
Very good. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, all the net, for taking my call. Yeah, I had a great time at Hamfest. Combination of sunburn and windburn. Seems like we had some 30-knot gusts down there, which were ripping through. Friday night was a heck of a light storm, or light show, I should say. All the thunder, lightning, and rain and wind. It was very, very spectacular. But I know it created a lot of havoc in different parts of the country. That's really about all I got for the net. I'm back in the saddle, so I'm going to turn it back over to net control. This is N7VAN with NT8D. 73 is all.
All right, sounds like you had a wonderful weekend and stayed safe. So score on both sides there. You have a great start to your week. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us this morning. Let's see here. KDA VMM, Brian. Good morning. Happy Monday to you. You got way down on the list this morning.
Hey, good morning, Dave. Everybody on the net. Yeah, you got a big pile up. A lot of people heading out west to do a job and lose my voice here. Other than that, the Hamfest was great. Another good year. Enjoyed it. Weather was cooler, and a lot of good stuff. So I'll keep it short. So have a good one. Talk to you next week at 8 p.m.
All right, then, Brian, have a good start to your week and arrive at your workplace safely, please. And maybe the sun will come out later. Looking like a beautiful shade of Ohio gray to be out in. So nice to always start out the week with you. Take care, and 73. Let's see here. Did I get N8 MKR mobile? Let's get you on the official net. Good morning.
Good morning, Dave. Hope you're having a great day. Top of the morning to everyone on the net. Good day to be breathing. And that's all I got to say. Good morning to everybody. Hope you have a great day, all of you. I'm going to have a great day. N8 MKR mobile.
W8WKY.
All right, I'm glad to hear that. You know, whatever it turns out for me, I get to start it out with ham radio, and on a Monday, I get to finish the day with a music rehearsal. So no matter what gets sandwiched in between, I can count on those things. So that's how I set up my Mondays. Hi. You have a safe one out there. Thanks for checking in with us. Much appreciated. 73. Let's grab the portables down there in Jacksonville. K8 and W8JAXs. Good morning, Wendy and Rod.
Well, good morning there, Dave. Here is W8JAX, portable pedestrian on the beach this morning here. And it is a wide beach this morning, Dave. The tide is out, and and the ocean is real calm, only about 2 footers out here today. And so it's just a beautiful morning here to be on the beach watching the groups of pelicans following the edge of the beach up and down here. But anyway, we got to see about a dozen folks out at Dayton this past weekend, and that was great, and had safe flights to and from Jacksonville up to Dayton. So we had a great weekend. So with that, I'll turn it back to Net. Everyone have a great day. W8JAX, portable pedestrian on the beach. We'll be clear.
All right, sounds terrific there, Rod. I'm glad you guys got to spend some time at Hamvention and got back home safely. I tell you, my sister's dog loves it when the tide goes out. She lives on the beach in Cows, and so the dog loves to take his walk when the tide is out. There's so much new stuff to sniff around and look at. And I did hear you guys had some kind of a tragedy with a hospital or something, big building down there. I hope everybody's okay, and giving everybody my best wishes. 73 to you guys, and we will listen for you to check in tomorrow. Let's see here. KJ5DIT, I got you on the short time list. Good morning, Matthew. Happy Monday at you.
Yeah, it is a happy Monday. Thank you. Right now, I've got a argumentative grandson sitting down, telling me he's put something away that's still at his knee. He's got a space gun shooting at the Hulk. Waiting for his nana to get up and get him dressed. You've all got to go to school today. They actually have about 3 days left that they've got to go. And then we have them for the summer. But we're enjoying them. Y'all have a good morning. Enjoy the day. And thank you.
All right, you have a good time with the grandkids there, Matthew, and have a great start to your week. Let me jump up, see if we managed to keep Jim around or if he got suckered into that bacon-flavored oatmeal already. WBA VMW, did you manage to stick around? All right, many thank yous to our Sergeant at Arms for rounding everybody up this morning. And we pretty much almost doubled the check-ins on the short-timers coming in here. So that was a little bit different this morning. Let's pick up Nancy, KI5OZZ. Good morning, Nance. Happy Monday. All right, I'm going to assume Nancy is busy with the family. She will probably circle back and recheck later. John, AC88T, top of the morning.
T8D, AC8AT. A big happy Monday to you, Dave, and a big top of the morning. And that goes to everybody listening. Dave, I'd really love to hear more about the Hamfest from folks, especially about the new equipment. And what do folks eat there? Do you bring your own picnic lunch, or do they have any Daddy Rabbit food places there? Maybe some food trucks. Anyway, that was my question, Dave. And I'll put it back to net control and say best of 73s to the whole gang. NT8D, AC8AT.
All right there, John. Fine question. And last time I was there a few years ago, there was plenty of food. I'll let some of the folks who were down there answer as to what the fare was. I know a bunch of people went down and actually camped, took their RVs down. So I'm sure they brought plenty of their own. They probably had food trucks and stuff inside the building there. So when we get our reports, we'll find out what kind of good stuff they might have had. So good morning to you. Happy Monday, and thanks for helping us get started this morning there, John. Let's see. Let's jump over to Ray, K5, CFY. How are you and Fred this morning?
K5, CFY. Good morning, Dave. Good to hear you in there. Glad you made it through the weekend. Good to hear you. And everybody else out there, well, sound like the Hamvention went great. Had a lot of folks made it there. Taco Tim was there and got back safe, and sounded like Rob made it up there and back safely. So all good here. We got weather coming about 1 o'clock. Supposed to be pretty active with tornadoes and all that kind of stuff, unfortunately. But we'll keep an eye on it, and I'll give it back to you, Dave. Have a great week, and we'll catch you later. K5, CFY.
All right there, Ray. You know, I almost made it down there this year, except I had to work on Saturday morning. All the little kids with the little kids band that I was helping with this semester had their final concert on Saturday morning up at the local community college in Cleveland there at Tri-C. So I had to go up and help them do their final concert, and so that took up Saturday. And so I figured on Sunday I'd go out to the boat club picnic, and so that took up Sunday. So I'm anxious to hear all the stories as well, just as John said. So you be safe with the weather there. We expect to hear you on the air in one piece tomorrow there, Ray. Take care. 73. Let's go ahead and get the dog pound in here. K4OG. I guess you are back and traversed through the weather or lived through the weather. I hope everybody's doing well. Back to you. Might have missed the connection. Let's try one more time. Mark K4OG. All right, we'll see. Circle back, see if we can pick him up here in a little while. Let's go south, grab KE8SFS. Good morning, Mark. Happy Monday.
W8WKY. Yeah, I'm going okay. And I was listening, and we got 47 degrees here, and mostly cloudy, and but like you say, we might get some sunshine today. It's supposed to break out, partly sunny, sometime today. And the high is 62 today. Feel like 46 right now. And not the wind is 9 miles per hour north. And the gas price I can't give to you because I didn't log on to it this morning. And let me drop that for a bit. Yeah, anyhow, I got my butt kicked pretty bad on the internet yesterday, playing chess. I ran across a guy that, now you can't there, the British, he was a British, chess player, and he was good. He was really good. He kicked my butt bad, and he finally, checkmated me. But I guess you have to take one good lick every once in a while, you know. And yesterday was my turn, you know. And but I'll still play chess, whenever I can, so I'm going to give it back to you, Dave. I'm getting tired, so kia e sir pato sir.
All right there, Mark. Well, we all have those experiences where somebody sets us up back in our place. So I'm sure you will learn and be a better person for it. So have fun playing chess. It's a great thing. And I love to hear your stories as well. Hey, I got a couple people left on our list. Before I do that, we're at 22 after the hour. I want to give any mobile short-timers a chance to get in here before they got to get into work here. So let me make a call for mobile short time only, and then we'll add some more check-ins here shortly. This is W8WKY Barometer Net.
Kilo Juliet 5, Romeo Tango, mobile, short time.
Please copy Kilo, Echo 8, Uniform, India, Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, mobile.
Gotcha, John. We added KJ5RT. Somebody collided with John in and out. Would you come back, please?
November 8th, Papa Juliet Mike, Delta, N8PJD, in and out.
Gotcha, Mike. Thanks for coming back with your call. Happy Monday to you, and be safe out there. Let's get our mobiles and short times in here, and I'll go back to the list. KJ5RT, good morning. Happy Monday to you.
Good morning from Little Rock, Arkansas. Just got to the house, about to go inside and take a nap after working all night at the hospital. Not much going on here today other than that. Gonna probably dodge some storms this afternoon. Hopefully that won't be too bad there. But other than that, got to work again tonight, so I'm going to say 73 and head to bed.
All right, James, get yourself some rest, and glad you're home safe. And thank you for working at a hospital. As much as I've hated to spend time there, I've much appreciated the people who work there. You take care and have yourself a good start to your week. KE8UIB, John, going out to get some nickels. Happy Monday, my friend.
TAD from KE8UIB. Good morning, Dave. Everybody out there on the net on this magnificent Monday morning. And it is a lovely drive as I do this drive from Massillon to Hartville. And it's going to be a busy week. I already had jobs set up on the press Friday when I left to start this morning, and had a really busy weekend at home doing a lot of projects. And Thursday, all the shingles and supplies get dropped for my roof. Dumpster gets dropped Friday, and hopefully I'll be out of work early Friday and start the tear off. And so it's going to be a busy week in and out of work for sure. And with that, you guys, this is KE8UIB trying to live a $5 dream a nickel at a time. I'm going to hand this back over to Net Control 73, y'all. Thanks for running the net, Dave.
All right there, my friend. Good luck with the roof. I hope you don't find any repairs underneath that you need to do. And I did mine about 17 years ago now, and I had to replace probably, can't remember now, three to five sheets of plywood I had to replace. But I know every square inch of that roof now, every piece of flashing and every nail. And I will never re-roof my own house again. I tell you, the worst part is hauling the shingles up the ladder to the roof. That really is the worst part. The rest of it really ain't too bad. But good luck, and shout out for help if you need some. Don't be afraid to do that. Take care and arrive to work safely, please. All right, let me get back to the list here. I'm going to go back to the dog pound here, see if Northern Market's here. KC8FQV. Happy Monday if you're here.
Good morning, Dave. KC8FQV. Yep, I'm here. I see K4OG is still connected on the list there. But well, everything went good over the weekend. Yeah, we'll go over to Kings Island today. So, yeah. Well, there was a lot of ham there. There was plenty of ham to eat. You know, if there's any pork or chicken or anything. Yeah. But, yeah, there's plenty of food there to eat. You gotta go. You know. You're going for the, toys and all the treasures, not the food. But, yeah, they got food there, too. I mean, it's not hair food anymore. No, it's not the hair food. That was just the hot dogs and, or whatever they were. Yeah, it wasn't. It's totally different. When the Hamvention went to Xenia, the fair board and the fair people said, yeah, they'll get the food vendors, and yeah, they know what to do when they do that, because they have the fair, so they have to get a lot of vendors for that. And yeah, they had ice cream there. The ice cream is made with a little one-putt engine, John Deere, and they're up by Mansfield. I was surprised. I thought they might have been down there, but no, they were from Mansfield, and they came down to sell the ice cream for the weekend. So, and subs, they got, I think it might have been brisket there. Yeah, but there was plenty of food there, and, you know, they do, Greene County does a good job. You know, all the buildings are named, you know, Volt, Hertz, you know, they covered their sign and put our sign up there. So I mean, it really is festive and everything. The Hamvention Association, you know, they have the whole fairgrounds road in the front lined with flags, and it was just a good time. So we'll send it back. You know, just take a look on the web, and you'll find all kinds of pictures, all kinds of. Yeah, and tune into all the nets, and everyone will be talking about it this week. I'm sure that's going to be the big talk of the nets this week, so I didn't get no major thing. I wasn't looking for nothing, but just the atmosphere and the smell of ham radio. So back it comes, Dave, at KC8FQV.
All right there, Mark. Well, it's a fun time if you can make it. I was just too busy this weekend, even though I had an opportunity to get there, a ride and all that stuff, and it just did not pan out, unfortunately. But maybe next year I'll keep my fingers crossed. Let's see if K4OG is back. He tried to get in, and something happened. K4OG, NTAT.
NTAD, K4OG, good morning, Dave, and everyone. Dave, thank you so much for getting me in there. Yeah, when I work and walk around, the phone will disconnect, and if I get a text message even, it'll disconnect my DV switch. So there you go. But thank you. You're the most considerate net control operator that I know. You always make sure I get in there. And talk about net control operators, I got a story for you. Real quick, tornadoes was headed our way, what was it, Friday night,
got so close that me and the wife got in the closet, and I'm scrambling to get my HT programmed up for the local repeater down there. I think it's W4TOY. And anyway, I checked in on EchoLink, the -R, and they had a net going. They started it up. And I said, okay, cool, I'll check in. I made two mistakes, Dave. First, I didn't tell them I was just going to monitor only in the closet, and I let them know that I was on EchoLink. Well, this fella running the net control, he's about 80, he admitted. He started fussing, don't get on EchoLink, that's too slow, and punch you up an antenna, da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, well, he was excited, and I was in error, too. I didn't tell him, and didn't get a chance to, but everything's cool. I'm just going to have to ask him to come on over and run some micro-coax from my attic down to my closet. K4OG back to net.
Now, I suppose sometimes emotion interferes with logic. Well, at least you did what you could there, Mark. I'm glad you're safe. And we had some pretty good winds up here. I still got a couple of limbs in the backyard I got to get out and clean up, put in a brush pile. I was just too busy this weekend to get that done. But we'll get that this week. I think I got some time that I can make. So, but glad you're safe, and looking forward to seeing you back in town. Take care, and glad your family's safe as well. Stand by, Chuck. I'm going to circle back and see if I can grab Nancy, if she might be back in here. KI5OZZ. Are you around, Nancy?
NT8D and the rest of the Barometer netizens, good morning from KI5OZZ. I just missed your last call from running around in the house, so apologize for that. Good to hear everyone out there. And looking to be a pretty day after the weekend's storms. Air is nice and crisp and clear and fresh and yummy, and all the wildlife is hailing the coming of the great orb. So with that, I will pass it back to you. Have a magnificent Monday. KI5OZZ 73. Good to hear you, Dave.
All right there, Nancy. No apologies necessary. You got things to do in the morning, and you're always welcome to jump back in, or we'll circle back and find you. So you have a great start to your week. Happy Monday, and we'll listen for you throughout. Maybe catch you on a Wednesday. Chuck, KB8LJ, good morning. Happy Monday at you.
NT8D and the group from KB8LJ. Oh, good morning, Dave, and everybody that's out there. I'm just in the process of trying to place an order on Amazon for a new printer because it's the one that I've got appears to have fatally died, and it's probably not worth trying to find somebody that could fix it if it's fixable. And the other project of interest I've had going continues to be the Meshtastic nodes, which absolutely and categorically refuse to flash. And I'm been stuck at that point for about, 10 days now. And the instructions from Meshtastic are completely contradictory about whether or not there's a need for a driver to be able to flash the things. And it seems to me virtually preposterous to believe that the driver does not need to be installed so that they can be recognized and flashed. But the instructions, of course, are completely contradictory, saying at one point, do not install any drivers, you don't need them. And then at other points it says, well, yeah, you got to do it. So I don't want to install some garbage that's going to damage my main computer. So we'll figure from all of that what to do. Maybe I'll just go ahead and install the drivers, because I think that just might work. And I've got the USB-A to USB-C data cable, and that did not solve the problem. So we'll see. It's KB8LJ, back to net.
All right there, Chuck. Well, I can tell you one thing for sure is that you have more patience for that sort of thing than I do. And I wish you very much a lot of luck, and hope everything works out smoothly for you, and it gets to be the way you want it, because that is the whole point, I suppose, is that customization. So have fun, and thanks for joining us on the Barometer Net as a regular here. A couple more here, and then we'll take some more check-ins. KD8ZSH, Randy, good morning. I got you off the blue screen here. Happy Monday.
KD8ZSH, good morning, Dave. Good morning, everybody. Looks like we got off to a good start for the week. Not much going on, so just wanted to say hi and hope everybody has a great day and a great week. This is KD8ZSH clear, back to net. 73s, everybody.
All right, Randy, thanks for sticking around and joining us on air here. And, yeah, by the looks of it, this is going to be a typical Ohio week. Temperatures hovering in the 60s, mostly gray, a little bit of rain falling out of the sky. It just feels like home. Have a good one. Happy Monday, and we'll listen for you tomorrow. KA8MNT, good morning, Tom. Maybe you can brighten our day this morning. Happy Monday at you.
NT8D, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Dave, and everybody else that's on the net. Well, the critters are sticking their noses out because they can't decide whether it's going to rain or the sun come out. The sun's working on it, but I think that's what it's going to be the rest of the day. Let's see, we're starting off with 52 degrees with 85% humidity, no rain since midnight. And right now the wind is coming out of the south between 0 and 1.5 miles an hour. And the pressure is sitting at 29.98. Today's high is 64 and partly cloudy. So we're going to get some clouds that'll break up some of the sun, I guess, with an only 2% chance of rain today. So that's what we've got to look forward to today, and I think you're right, Dave. The rest of the week is going to be typical Ohio weather. So at least that white stuff isn't coming down right now, so we can be thankful for that. Oh, let's see. What happened this weekend? Yeah, we got some chores done on Saturday, and yesterday and I advise everybody to do this. I switched out the winter air in my tires and put the summer air in. So my car's starting to drive better now. So I would suggest everybody do that. Oh, let's see. That's just about all I got, so I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT back. While sitting in the front row of a soccer match, little Johnny's friend asked him where he got the tickets from. Oh, little Johnny looks at him and says, "From my brother." His friend says, "Awesome. Well, where's your brother?" Little Johnny kind of chuckled and said, "At home looking for his tickets." with that, I want to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the most superest Monday morning NCO NT8D.
You know, Tom, that sounds like it's almost too true to be a joke. Because I swear that could have been a conversation that I would have had with some of the kids that I grew up with. I knew some of those families. Happy Monday. Appreciate you being here so much, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon. Let's see. That puts us at the bottom of the list there, Tom. This is NT8D, Dave and Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net Monday morning. We got 7:42, which means it is the magic minute of the hour. Let's take some check-ins.
November 8th, Whiskey Sugar, Bill into London.
Go. Crank. Mobile, short time.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8, VOX, Scott Vermillion.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Papa, KF8, DTP, Lori Maslin, in and out.
Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar, EB8, MO. Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar, EB8, MO.
W8HRF. Josh in the mobile. Good morning, all.
AB8, MO.
A8 PM. Hello, 8 Papa Mike.
This is November 8, X-Ray, November Victor, Jeff B Mobile.
All right, I'm going to pick it up here. I added WSCT, VOX, DTP, MO, HRF, PMI, and XNV. Lori, thanks for your in and out. Be safe out there. Andy, you did not say mobile. I'll get right back to you in a second here. K8, PMI, you were the hardest to copy. You go first.
NT8D, this is K8 PMI. Well, good morning, everybody. I did check in and out because I know I'm at the end of my string. So I just want to say good morning to everybody, and I'll send it back to you because I'm probably a little choppy. 8 PMI.
All right, Phil, thanks for the effort. Little picket fencing, full copy on your transmission. Happy Monday. Be safe out there. Craig, you were in a collision, but I caught you. AAHCT, good morning. Over to you.
NT8D, good morning, Dave. Yeah, every time I walked away from the radio, that's when you called for check-ins. So I'm mobile and just about destinated. I'm glad to hear that Meg got her certificate of water approval over the weekend. That is wonderful. Now all you got to do is get her in and get the sales up. With that, I wish all the Barometer Netters out there a safe journey. And like I'm always saying, go and make somebody smile. It'll make you feel better. With that, 73 stall. Dave, thanks for being the NCO, and we'll talk to you down the list. 73s, my friend.
All right, glad we got you in here, Craig. Yeah, one of the guys actually launched his boat from the public docks on Sunday and motored over to the club and had one heck of a time trying to get up to the dock. The wind kept on blowing him off the dock, and so he didn't put up his sails either. And then he had to de-rig the whole thing. He didn't even get to go sailing. But it was a beautiful boat. He built it himself. So I'm glad I got to see it. You be safe out there on the road, and take care. Let's get the mobiles in here. W8HRF, Josh, go ahead.
NT8D, W8HRF. Good morning, Dave. Good morning to all the Barometer Netizens. Heading into work here. Nice gray overcast Ohio day here, but at least it's springtime in Ohio, which is nice. Had a great beacon net last night. That was a lot of fun. I think that's the first time I've logged for Nick at Night, K8QKO. So that was, and yeah, we've got 12 days left until POTA at the end of the month here on May 31st. So see the club website for more details. And there's an RSVP form up there, and it should be a good time. Looking for people to come out and activate the park with the club. So I think we're up to, we got a couple people coming out with their radios. So anyways, glad to hear a bunch of people back from Hamvention. Hope they all had a good time. Throw it back to you, sir. Thanks for picking me up, Dave. NT8D, W8HRF.
All right, glad we got you there, Josh. Happy Monday at you. And something crossed my mind, but oh yeah, you guys are lucky. You guys have somebody logging and running the net. Boy, multitasking at 7 o'clock on a Monday morning. I'm used to it, I guess. Have fun and take care. N8XNV, I got you, Mark Mobile. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Good morning, NCAT and the net. This is November 8 X-Ray, November Victor. Currently headed down to Charm, Ohio. I'm right now at 71 south. I think I just passed 18, around 18 there. 50 degrees, cloudy right now. Hopefully the clouds dissipate a little bit, but I guess I shouldn't complain. It could be worse. Everyone have a great day, and I'll say 73s. This is November 8 X-Ray, November Victor, back to net.
All right there, Jeff. We'll arrive safely, and tell the folks down there at Kime Lumber, thank you. Bring back something nice for me, if you would. That's where I got most of the lumber for my boat. Very nicely, they deliver to Copley on Wednesdays, free delivery. So if you're patient, wait till Wednesday, they'll bring it to you. But have a happy Monday. Thanks for checking in with us. Do appreciate it there, Jeff, and we'll catch you again shortly. Andrew, you did not say mobile this morning, so I'm guessing that you actually aren't. ABA-MO-NTAD.
NTAD from ABA-MO. Actually, you are correct. I took a vacation day today. I thought I might need it after being at Dayton, but actually I'm all right. I'm afraid to shut my regularly scheduled alarm off because I might not set it and I'll be late for work tomorrow. So I'll be back to the grind tomorrow. I'm sure my work's piling up because some of the stuff I'm the only one who does it. So if I'm not there, it doesn't get done. So anyhow, I had a great time at Dayton. It was great seeing some of you over there. There were others that I know were there that I did not see. I would have liked to, but it was pretty good overall. So got a couple trinkets. I'm using one of them right now, actually. My battery was bad for my VX5R that I actually bought at Dayton last year. The radio is actually in really good condition, but the battery is definitely bad. I think I get an hour receive and 5 minutes of transmit. so I got myself a battery case, a AA case, which limits me to low power. But that works fine when I'm only using my Allstar Node, so it's nice to have more than 1 hour receive time. Alrighty, I guess that's all the damage I'm going to do. And good seeing at the club meeting last week there, Dave. And good job with the Barometer Net, or not the Barometer, the Beacon Net last night. So I think I got Lucy's question right. So I got 50% right, which is still an F. But I usually get them both wrong, and I don't really care. It's just fun to do it. Back she comes. NT8D in the Barometer Net. This is ABA-MO.
All right, good to see you too, Andy. And yeah, I gotta agree with you. The trivia is really just kind of a lot of fun, and I just can't take it too seriously. I mean, every now and then I've even wanted to go back and change my answer, but it's like, but why? So, anyways, I'm glad you had a vacation day. I do the same thing. I learned that a long time ago. Is always schedule at least one more day off after your vacation, because the day you get home is not the day you want to go back to work. Anyways, take care. Nice to talk to you, and we will listen to you mobile. Let's see. Stan Scott. Bill beat you to the punch this morning. We're going to get our weather report in here from N8WS, and then we'll get our shoreline report from Scott there. N8WS, good morning, Bill. Happy Monday.
NTAT in the group, N8WS. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, all in net. Beautiful morning. A bit on the chilly side, but still going to be a nice day. Air quality index this morning is at 19. I think that's the lowest I've ever seen it. This north wind is probably clearing it out. My sunrise 6:05, my sunset 8:46, length of day 14 hours 40 minutes. I picked 291 for gas yesterday. I got 48 degrees here this morning, humidity 96%, wind speed northeast at 3, barometer 30.00. 2.47 degrees, visibility 7 miles. Prediction for today, partly sunny with a high near 62. North wind 6 to 10 miles an hour. That's going to make it feel a lot chillier than what it is. Solar flux indices this morning's at 118. Sunspot number is 63. A is 22, K is 1. Geomagnetic field is very quiet, no east skip predicted. And they didn't turn the HF bands on yet. We'll see what happens later. Tropo could be between a 1 and a 3, or a 0 and a 3, depending on where you live in Ohio. SpaceWeather.com, it's pretty much a repeat from Saturday. Surprise geomagnetic storm that wasn't supposed to be there, but it is anyhow. And they finally found out a big white flash in the sky was a Chinese rocket plume. That's what it was. Good article, though. Take a look at that. Pretty neat picture. What that rocket caused is spectacular. Currently, there's only 3 sunspots on the sun this morning. Sunspot groups. And some people are saying something's going on with the sun. Well, it is. But you can't do anything about it anyhow, so why worry about it? Back to you, Dave. NTAD in the group. 7-3, everyone. Have a good week. N8WS.
All right there, Bill. Thank you very much. As always, your contributions are very much appreciated. And, I liked your commentary at the end there. You have a great start to your week, and thank you for your regular Barometer Net contributions. Let's go up north, grab Scott off the north coast there, KE8VOX. Good morning, Scott. Happy Monday to you.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX. Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermilion, Ohio. Well, it was a rough weekend up here for Meg 2 there, Dave. It was rough. It's still rough. We got 4-footers. The air temperature is 51.4, but the lake temperature is 58.5. Barometer sitting steady at 30.00, and we got a light wind out of the east, southeast. It goes up to the north, northwest occasionally, but that's about it. It's just rough. I don't think no one's going to be out there boating today unless you're in a lake freighter. So that's all I got, Dave. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in, and this is KE8VOX sending it back to net control. 73, everyone.
Roger there, Scott, and that image came to head as soon as you started describing the lake as just a freighter day. Yesterday, I don't know if people are familiar with Chippewa Lake, just a little inland lake there. There were whitecaps on Chippewa Lake yesterday morning. So it was a little blustery, as Christopher Robin would say. But thanks for joining us. Thanks for the report, and nice to talk to you there, Scott. Happy Monday. Have a good week. Be safe. This is NTAD, Dave in Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. Monday morning, we still got the doors open. Please call if you'd like to get on the log. All right, nothing heard, so let me make this a last call then. Last call for the Monday morning Barometer Net. I'll see if there's any important announcements before I bring our closer in there, so stand by there, Carrie. Last call for the Sarah Barometer Net. If you'd like to get on the log this morning, please call now.
Kilo 8, Papa Julie Whiskey, K8PJW.
Bill in Lakewood.
Got you there, Phil. You doubled with somebody in Lakewood. Lakewood Station. Please come back with your call and then go ahead with your transmission.
This is Bill, Whiskey 8, Papa Kilo Tango, and I'm in Lakewood. Did that work?
That works just fine. You can add anything you want if you'd like.
Awesome, thank you. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't colliding with somebody again. It's nice and sunny up here now in Lakewood. It was really very gray this morning when I first got online here about 7 a.m., but it's getting the sunshiny out. The wife and I did go down to the Hamfest there, and that was our first time going down, and it was a lot of fun, a lot of cool toys to look at, nice shiny things to buy and plan to buy maybe next year. I don't know. I picked up a Yagi and a small handheld and a book on how to contact satellites and work satellites. I think that that's kind of been on my list of things to learn. So I'm going to learn about it, and I think my wife wants to learn about it now too. She's a bit of a science geek. So we're going to try that out. And with that, I hope everybody has a good day, great week, and look forward to hearing everybody later this week. So 73, back to net control. This is W8PKT.
All right, Bill. Well, nice to have you aboard, and that sounds like a lot of fun. Always something I'd like to learn how to do, too. Actually, we tried making satellite contact at last year's field day. So if you want to be part of that again this year, I think somebody's going to give it a shot. So I think we're going to try to make some satellite contacts on field day, which is, let's see, June 28th. And we'll be at the American Legion Hall in Redmond. So that's on Sunset Drive there in Redmond. So that's going to be going on. Maybe you might want to join the guys there. Also, POTA event coming up May 31st. Check out the W8WKY.org website and go ahead and RSVP. It's going to be held at Portage Lakes State Park at the Walker Pavilion, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And it is going to be a fun time, so check it out. With that, I'm going to go and pick up our our trivia from Phil before we get to the end of that here. Nice to get you aboard here, Phil. K8PJWNTAD.
NTAT, KAPJW. Good morning, Dave, and good morning to the Barometer Netizens out there. Great to hear everyone. You guy got squashed by Josh in the last round, so I guess here I am picking up the tail end. So anyway, let's see. We're starting the day off here at 48, headed up to 61. Tomorrow will be 65, so it's warming up a bit. We got some clouds in the sky, but they're supposed to clear out for a sunny afternoon, so we're looking forward to that. Barometer's at 30.01. And gas is holding steady at 319. It's been like that for a couple of weeks now, so I'm ready for a move, hopefully down. Anyway, thoroughly enjoyed Hamvention this weekend. I took the bus down, and I think I saw Brian and Mike on there. And then on the way in, I tried out the Sarah frequency that they set up, and I actually got a hold of the JAXs, so that was a lot of fun. But I never got to see them in person. I guess we were at opposite ends of the area there, but it was a good time. Yeah, lots of new bling. I stopped by to see Scott Yonley and Tom Sly. They were there, and then kind of did all the exhibitors and a little bit of the flea market. Had a good conversation with the Spec 5 guys, and he ended up getting a Ranger, Spec 5 Ranger from them. And so I'm going to kind of start playing with that. I'm going to take a break for time here. Got to speak with Dr. Jack a little bit. He's got a new antenna this year, a different one from last year. And it's like a CB 10-meter antenna with this horizontal spiral element on it in the middle. So it's supposed to kind of level out the radio waves and give you a much better transmission, so I'll be interested to see how that works out. But it's always fun to talk with him. So let's see. Tuesday night is bike night. Our Rotary Club donates 2 bicycles and helmets for kindergarten or first graders to raffle off for them to win, and it's just a fun time. The police are out there to help with bike safety and make sure their bikes are in good working order for the summer, and so it's a lot of fun. Don't forget, Wednesday is the Aries meeting. Ken will be covering Meshtastic again once more, so if you have some question issues, configuration problems, it's probably a good time to come down there. It's 6 o'clock at the American Red Cross down there in Akron on Market Street, so very informative. So I'll take another break here. All right, so today in 1743, Jean-Pierre Christin invents the Celsius thermometer. The centigrade temperature scale is based on the freezing and boiling point of water and is used by most countries around the world. 1892, American engineer Charles Brady King invents the pneumatic hammer. And for your Mark Twain fans, in 1928, the first jumping frog jubilee in Calaveras County, California, which was inspired by Mark Twain's story, occurred today. The story was the celebrated jumping frog of Calaveras County. And that's the way it was. This is KAPJW, back to the net.
Phil, thank you very much. As always, appreciate the knowledge that you impart to us on a daily basis. You know, I was familiar with the Celsius scale one, and I know Kelvin is based on absolute zero. But I was always trying to figure out the Fahrenheit scale, and the best I can figure out is about zero. The freezing point, zero would be about the freezing point of salt water, about the point where a human body would start to freeze, I suppose. And 100 is just about 98.6, or just about where human body temperature is, give or take. So I'm wondering if he used the human experience to come up with his Fahrenheit scale. don't have any like actual research confirmation, but that's the best I can figure out inside my head. Anyways, again, thanks for your contribution. Appreciate it. This is NTAD with the Barometer Net. We're going to go ahead and bring our closer in here so everybody can start on with their workday on this Monday morning. WHCTM, Kerry, good morning. You get slot number 40 this morning.
Good morning, Dave, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this. Well, it is a typical gray Monday morning, but at least it's not raining or whatever out there yet. Boy, we had a storm. I missed the net Saturday morning. We didn't have any power here, but the storm came through Friday night and didn't do any damage in my house, but boy, some of the neighbors down the road or on another street around the corner here, two of the neighbors lost cars. Trees came down and took their cars out. The one guy says, I just got it back from hitting a deer. His wife hit a deer, and he just got his car back. He said it was $6,000 to get it repaired, and he goes, I don't know if the insurance company is going to want to fix it again. But it didn't look real fixable. It had a pretty good-sized tree laying on it. And the other neighbor lost a car, and the power lines got ripped off his house. A tree come down, hit the car, and took the power lines down, and they still had the street blocked off yesterday evening. I don't know when they'll get to fix it up, but it was a mess around here. Anyway, that's all I have on that. I do want to ask everybody to stay safe and stay healthy and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do there. Put a smile on somebody's face. And I did go up and visit with Eileen at the Memory Care Center yesterday. She's doing pretty well, or as well as could be expected, I guess. She still remembers who I am, anyhow. Anyway, that's about all I have this morning, so I'll say 73 here. This is W8CTM, Kerry at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a marvelous Monday or a magnificent Monday or whatever we want to put on it, and I'll turn it back to NTAD. And Dave, you can wrap it up there. Great net again this morning, and boy, 40 check-ins at 8 o'clock. Pretty good, great net. So 73, everybody, and back to you, Dave. W8CTM here.
All right, Kerry. Well, as always, thank you for bringing us down to a safe landing, and glad you got to see Eileen, and she remembered at least who you are, and that's got to be tough, especially for her, and but nice of you to keep tabs. Sorry about your neighbors there. I guess the automobile insurance company and the homeowner's insurance company can fight over who's going to pay for it, I suppose. But glad you're okay. And again, always nice to hear you closing up the net. We'll listen for you tomorrow. Let me go ahead and get this wrapped up, and we'll give the frequency back. As always, I like to go and thank you here, especially to all of our check-ins and all of our listeners. We would not have a net without you. I want to thank our founders, Garlock, K8BYR, Dorothy, WBHATW, and Tom, K8DSD, for starting this net over 35 years ago. I want to thank Ron, KD8CVS, for being the greatest of all Barometer Net control operators. I want to thank the club for the space to be here, Marty for some tower space so we have a place to put our antenna. And we encourage you to join us whenever you can. Get to the WAWKY.org web page to see what's going on. We are here Monday through Saturday starting at 7 a.m. for about an hour, sometimes a little longer. So join us on the WAWKY repeater here on 147.39 megahertz in beautiful Doylestown, Ohio, where we now return this frequency to regular amateur radio use. 73, everyone. Happy Monday. Thank you all once again.
Nothing heard. KB8LJ, clear.